Alright, this is my Sega Saturn. Picked up for free. Um, it's a Model 2. And I've been trying to figure out what the deal is with it. I um, cleaned everything. Everything looks really good. I have it plugged in, so I want to be careful not to touch the power supply. Have a little clothing clip on the door actuator button here. But anyway, so my problem is that I'm trying to, the disc itself, like the laser works fine. I can even show you when I turn it on. Screen comes up, right? The battery is gone in the back, by the way. I don't know if that, I really don't know much about these Saturns, but I know they can work and stuff without the battery. It's just mostly memory, I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know. So anyway, Sega Saturn loads up. Driver door open, right? So I can clip this on. And you can see the laser moves. Everything's hunky-dory. If I take this off, I don't have a game yet. It comes in the mail, so I just have a music CD. And it did play this once. One time when I adjusted the laser. I haven't touched the laser since then. So I don't know if you can hear that. See how they're like... See, it kind of seems like it's jammed almost. So it does this. So I'll even... So if I don't touch it, the disc is closed technically, right? Turn it off, turn it back on. I don't have to redo the settings. Wait for it. So it's spinning all that stuff. So watch, now the track and stuff will come up, but it's going to show 999 minutes, 59 seconds. Checking disk format, it's still trying to read. It's taking a while. See, that freezes too. The little things, when I open it, or when I power it off and on without opening it or anything, that freezes. If I open it up and close it, see, there you go. It doesn't freeze, but it does that. So I don't know if that is meaning it's trying to read it. If all these buttons are blue, you can't even tell. There you go. So these top ones are a different color. These are all blue. If these don't work, they're gray. And I'll show you that. I'll open it up now. And I'll close it. See how they're like a gray? And you can't touch. See, trying to click it. Checking this format. And then it does nothing. It does that. And then the disc eventually stops. So I don't know what's going on, man. I've adjusted the laser. I took this off because I heard this, can separate the distance from where the CD is to where the laser's reading it. So I took this off and I adjusted that to about 1 millimeter, which I think is fine because obviously it wouldn't even read that there's a disc there. Adjusted the laser to about 720 ohms, around there. It's 718, I think. First I actually had it at 722, and then I readjusted it about 718. So then I've been adjusting this. I've read and heard and seen that this variable resistor here, or I guess it's a potentiometer, but anyway, that adjusts the speed of the disc, right? So that's what I've been trying to do, but like I went from the very, very end of that thing all the way to the other side, and it at no point does it read the disc. It took me forever. Spent a lot of time doing it, but it still wouldn't read it for some reason. Now, when I did adjust the laser, it did read this disc once. It played all the music on it. It's a little scratched, but it read it and it played it. Played all the music on it just fine. And then I put another disc in, which was actually cleaner, like newer than this, perfect shape. It wouldn't read it for some reason. Then I put this disc back in, and it didn't read it without doing anything. I didn't touch anything. So I don't know what so that's when I adjusted this. That's when I adjusted the speed of the disc itself. So, but this is my issue. I think something has to do. Sorry for the shaky camera, guys. It's from my phone. So right, put that in. Open and close that. So I don't know if you can see, but you'll see that it gets kind of like, it's almost jammed, it looks like. And it kind of does this little noise. And then it stopped, right? It just stopped. See, now the time's different. It doesn't read that whole 999 thing when I open up and close it. So, the other thing I noticed too, I don't know if you can see in here, I'll turn on my light on my camera. There is a little switch right here. It's this little, no, this white one right here. That. So when the laser moves back, when this laser moves back, I can even pop this off. Just pull these two tabs, and you rock it forward, and then I rock it back, and then you can take it off. So you can actually see, and this moves freely. Oh, it's on. Duh. So this will move freely, just fine. So when this laser moves, see this little, this right here, this part of the laser assembly hits that little switch there, and when I actually put this little stick in there while it was running and pushed it all the way forward towards me, towards the camera right now, and the laser moved all the way back when I did that. I let go of it and it went back forward. So I'm wondering if that like activates it from actually moving all the way to the back. But I don't know. I honestly don't know much about these. I don't know what they do. I don't know how. I know how they operate, but any help would be appreciated. All the resistors, everything looks fine. I'm suppose that, what is it? It's this chip right there. That's the one that operates the motors and stuff. So maybe that's it. Operates the gear motor, and I believe the disc motor too. So anyway, any help would be appreciated. It's probably been a longer video than it needs to be, but let me know. Everything else is clean. I took all this off. Everything looks really, really good. I don't know, does the battery affect that? I don't think so, because I had the disc actually working. And anyway, I'll post this on YouTube, and hopefully I can get some help. I appreciate it, guys.